It is so hard dating nowadays because I have zero kids and everyone else has like two or three. And don't get me wrong, I love kids. Love kids. But I want to have my first child with my husband who has zero kids. That is my preference, okay? I tell God that every day. Now, I don't know what he has in store for me, but okay, I'm back. I prefer a man with no kids because like for me, I feel like it's unfair. I feel like it's very unfair because I am going to be able to give you 100%. Like I'm going to be able to be there for you. You call me, I'm coming. Like if we're in a relationship, it's me and you. But if I'm in a relationship with a man, it's always going to be them kids before me. And I can't really wrap my mind around that. Like, I need my man to be all about me. Of course, be all about his life and his family and his work and whatever. But like, I need it to be equal. And I feel like as a woman with no kids, dating a man with kids would be a disservice to me. I just really do. And I'm like, I've tried it. I've dated men with kids and it's not horrible. It's just not what I want. I, that's pretty much it.
I agree with her 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? Raising somebody else's kids to me, that shit for the birds, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many different reasons that you could name. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like what she was saying. You know, so you got to share the space, the time, and number one, you always gonna come second. This is what people got to realize. You know what I'm saying? No matter what situation it is, whether it's family reunion, you got to go over here and deal with this. Whether it's a decision that need to be made on a child or any, you number two. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not yours. You know what I'm saying? Then you always got that sense of I got to deal with this baby, especially they got more than one kid. I got to deal with this baby mama, her thought process. I got to deal with this baby mama over here, her thought process, and I didn't say. Matter of fact, I know some situations going on right now, not including the ones I didn't see. This situations going on right now that uh, the baby mama and father didn't work out, and they catching hell. They out here fighting and arguing. I ain't talking about physically fighting, but trying to go through court and child support, and she want to hold the baby from him. He can't barely get the baby. Got to go, man. You just walking into a relationship. That's unfair to you to have to deal with all that drama. You know what I'm saying? Coming into a relationship, because at the end of the day, it should be about you and him. You know what I'm saying? The same way if it was on the man, it should be about you and her, bro. But instead, you got to take all that into consideration. I didn't deal with that situation before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, this man don't want you even touching his child or saying nothing to his kid or disciplining him or nothing. But whole time, you spending your money taking care of him. You see what I'm saying? But when you walking into a situation and she already got a baby father, guess what? He has that right. That's his child. You got to accept that. And that's wrong, bro. So I feel like at the end of the day, you learn from your mistakes. That was a mistake. Like she said, she'd have dated a few dudes with kids. She learned, like, no, this just ain't for me. And that shouldn't be shamed upon. You know what I'm saying? I know it always was, you know, with men, they try to act like, oh, you ain't a real man if you ain't doing it. That's because a lot of women looking for help, bro. You can't fall for the okie doke. At the end of the day, I don't encourage nobody to do this. I'm going to tell my son that, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, whatever. Bro, do not go over here and try to play whatever father, mother to nobody else kids, because at the end of the day you're gonna end up getting hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a sense of jealousy inside them, and things when it's that close, you got that much love for some jealousy gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He got to go over here and take the baby something, and it's whatever in the morning, at 1 o'clock or whatever, and he got to go over here and do this, and you sitting back wondering. So most women that say like, "No, I'm going with you," just to secure her mind. And to me, like all that stuff is unfair to the person that don't have kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? So no, I feel like you should go get your own kids, have your own family. That way, when that love barrier, because it's a love barrier broken when two people come together and have kids. You start both of them, the mother and the father, start loving somebody way more than they love themselves. You know what I'm saying? They willing to lay down their life for these seeds that they just had. You see what I'm saying? So that love barrier needs to be broke when ain't nobody in the middle. You know what I'm saying? When there's somebody in the middle, it's always an extra opinion they got to get taken into consideration. You see what I'm saying? Like I was just saying about Dude don't want you saying nothing to his kid. It's women out here that feel the same way. I don't want that around my kid. I don't want her over here doing. I mean, in order to not go through those things, man, get your own family. Build with them. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I know not a lot of people did it in the past, whether they suckers considered that or whatever. It's like so, like I said, so many different reasons. Like when the kids get older, they always going back to their roots. I know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't know if that's just nature, what we do as humans or whatever, but they always going to get older and go try to search where they came from. Who my real father? Who my real mother or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I want to be over here and learn my real family. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's just that they look at you like an outsider because once they get old enough to start understanding, like, oh, you ain't my real mama or you ain't my real daddy. Like that sense of, oh, no, I don't really got to respect you on that level like I got to respect them. You see what I'm saying? And that could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to check him because he disrespected his stepmama or check her because she disrespected her stepdaddy, bro. Like, all that could be avoided, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with this woman, bro. At the end of the day, and whoever think different, oh, well, man, go get you somebody with a bunch of kids, like I said. But when you learn from experience, bro, that's the best lessons you could ever learn. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn it in blood for real. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, no, I don't encourage no dudes to do that. You know, and I know like people feel like, well, what's wrong with this? And you shouldn't say that. All kids, this and all. No, I feel like people need to stop having kids by anybody. You know, my cousin told me a long time ago that, you know, be mindful who you have your kids by. Because if things go wrong, you set yourself up for these type of situations. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what, like going out here just having kids by anybody. You don't know what's going on in them households, man. Especially if you didn't bounce or left. You don't know what type of people, like, so don't go in here this, man, she pretty, I got the woo-woo, because once you find out she crazy or a lunatic or something like that, now you stuck with a child that you can halfway raise, because at the end of the day, if you ain't in the household with them, you can't 100% raise no child no way. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're going to set yourself up for failure pretty much, you know, or a lot of heartaches and pains, you know, like I remember like this same situation, I was talking to my granddad about it one time, and you know, this is back when I felt like it's okay to do that, you know, because I used to feel like that. I used to feel like, man, what's wrong with getting a woman with kids and helping her out, you know what I'm saying, just because her and the baby daddy didn't work out, and it's like you get with her and maybe you can help her with them kids. All kids deserve to be helped, or don't none deserve to be left behind, whatever you think. I do get that too, but after going through it and seeing, now I get what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He basically told me, like, look, when you do this right here, and them old folks used to say it too, because I remember the old folks, your grandma's, you got you a ready-made family. That's what the hell they meant. No, what is you doing? You tweaking. You see what I'm saying? That's what they was throwing out there. But anyways, he was just telling me, like, you know, you always going to be number two. And I was thinking, like, you know, I understood what he was saying, but not to the level of understanding it when I experienced it. See, you don't have no say-so because you're not the father. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it's time to make decisions, whether it's whatever, medical decisions or different things like that, you might have the best answer, but guess what? Your opinion don't even count. And that's the worst position you could be in, is in a relationship and your opinion don't matter at all. It's like, whatever I say don't even, because eventually you're going to start feeling like, well, if my opinion don't matter, then what's the point of giving it? Ain't the point of me giving mine. You ain't going to take it into consideration no way. And that's exactly what's going to happen when you dealing with a woman and she got kids by another man. That other man opinion matter because that's his child. And you really got to respect it for real, because at the end of the day, you got to picture it this way. If it was you in those shoes and you had kids with a woman and it just didn't work out, you ain't going to want no other man telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing with your kid. You're going to be thinking, bro, no, that's mind your business, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is my baby. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I said, to me, it's for the birds. I agree with her 100%. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You are not wrong for that. Even though I don't see women getting shamed a lot, but they try to shame men for the garbage. Oh, he ain't a real man, or he ain't this and he ain't that. No. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do not, like I said earlier, do not fall for that okey doke. It is what it is. If people think different, then let them go deal with them headaches and drama. Because that's exactly what's coming with it. A lot of headaches and drama. I dealt with it before. Ain't a good feeling, bro. At the end of the day, you on the back burner when it comes to all of that. So, no, I don't agree with it, bro. Go get your own family. Build with yours. That way I say, 100% all of that love is right here in this household. When you going to do that, bro, it's love in this household and it's love over here in this household that comes to my household too. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. It is what it is. So, but anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.